Hey guys, SC Survival and Hunting here. Today we are taking a look at the Grylls Ultimate Pro Survival Knife. Now if you haven't already, please go and check out our tabletop review. That will give you all the specifications and everything that you need to know. But today, right now, we are going to be doing a review and testing of it. So first of all, we have the knife here. I'm just going to do a little tip test. It's kind of hard to see, but it went a little bit over 1/4 of an inch, almost a 1/2 inch deep into this log with some bark. Right now I'm going to do a little striking test, see if I can get any sparks out of this. There we go.
You got to scrape off that outer coating first before you're able to get good sparks.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, it's throwing a few decent sparks.
Do multiple of those tip tests, different ones. Stab it into the log 4 or 5 times.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that's a good one right there.
That was a good one. That went over a 1/2 inch in. Okay. Well, right now I'm just going to do a little bit of bushcraft, some shaving. Well, as you can see, it cleanly gets all of this bark off, and we're hitting some nice wood now.
How's the coating doing?
The coating of the blade?
Correct.
It's doing fairly good. The only thing I noticed was that when I was striking the ferrule rod, it got a little burnt.
Well, you can take a cloth and wipe that off.
Yes, but again, all of this is cosmetic stuff. So I'm just going to take a few whacks here.
Now, when you're striking it, does the whistle kind of get in the way whenever you're hitting it to give good, powerful strikes?
Yes, it does. So here's a suggestion. Maybe grab it in your hand like you normally would. Take the whistle and put it right through your pinky and your ring finger, and it kind of clears it out of the way for you. Well, doing this a couple of strikes here, it's gotten fairly good down in there. Okay, well, now I'm going to try to do some bushcrafting. I'm going to try to split this log in half if I can. Got to get a right angle on it. Might have to have my cameraman help me for a second. Maybe not.
Just got to make sure it bites in good first.
Oops. Oh no. That kind of got out. Okay, well, let's see if we can do this again.
Let's try this little log. And keep in mind, this is oak wood. Well, a type of oak, and oak is
one of the hardest woods out there.
It's wanting to go through. It's quite hard though, because the blade on this knife isn't the hardest. I mean the longest.
It's wanting to.
Let's see. It's
almost
about to
there.
go through. It's cracking through. All right, guys. So we had to cut real quick because I don't know why, what we were thinking. That oak wood was extremely damp, and that's not the smartest thing to do. So we're gonna bushcraft through these little 2x4s, little small cutouts of wood, and it's never been hard to split wood, but this should be a whole lot easier.
Example A.
It went through perfectly because even though it's already cut, dried wood is split so much easier. Sorry we bored y'all the first time with the logs, and here's split them through again where it'll be forced for that bigger one.
Gotcha.
Sorry it took so long. It's just that wood was wet, and we should have paid attention to it first. So our mistake. See how much easier though it's splitting all the way through. It's basically perfect.
Yep.
And then the finish of the blade,
It's still got a little.
it has a little bit of scuffage from this past test, probably because it actually went all the way through.
Yeah.
But it's only on the ridges of the knife, like if you see what I mean, because it raises up right here, and that's where it starts. But
Yeah.
where we were hitting it with the wood is perfectly fine, and it will do just fine.
And as you can see right here, the whistle is taken out. In my opinion, the whistle just got in the way. I just stuck it off to the side. I keep it on my sheath, so I still have it. But now we are going to do the pommel test.
See all this. My opinion is going to go through this rocks. It's so easy that it's not even a real challenge. Perfect. You can just keep hitting it, because the smaller the rock gets, the harder it is to crack. It went. How easy was that?
Barely hitting it.
Is there any scuffage? Of course, since it's rock, it'll probably scuff it.
Not too bad. It just left some rock in there. You know, a lot of it is just cosmetic stuff on here.
It's nothing that will prevent the knife from doing its job or totally destroy the knife where you can't use it anymore. This is a great knife. It does fairly well. Just make sure whenever you bushcraft, I don't know why, I've been bushcrafting for forever. Don't use wet logs. I don't know. Alright guys, so I believe that's all the testing for it.
Yep.
Here, one last test. Let's see how this does real quick. I'm going to take this skinny piece right here and carve and see how it does. Let's see. It's doing very well, so if you needed to get small kindling or small pieces of wood tinder, this thing will carve through it. It bites very well. And I'm barely putting forth any effort right here. And it's coming off like a breeze. So guys, alright, so now we're going to do the test where we test the ferro rod that comes in with the Ultimate Pro knife. Okay, so first, we have a complete tabletop review showing you basically everything, but there's this little notch right here on the fire starter. You pull up and out, just like that. And we've already used this before, and the notch right there. And the good thing is about this upgrade, the fire starter's on top of the sheath. So, and then about the knife, there's about an inch spot on the blade where there's on the spine, excuse me, to where there's no coating, to where you could put the fire rod on there. We have a little bit of pine straw right here and a little bit of tinder pulled apart. So let's see if we can get a good fire going. Is burning, as you can see there. it was pretty good. Well, once you get it started, you can do fairly well. And all right, so before it catches my knife and sheath on fire, I'm gonna set this aside right here. And let's see if I can keep it going for a minute, enough to show you all that this can work in a survival situation. See, I would just, this is more of a secondary fire starter. I would use this as a backup to your first one. See, it's starting to smoke out right here, so really have to act quick on the different things. So it's starting to go out a little bit, and see, get a little bit right here. All right, guys, this is SC Survival again. Today, I wanted to get back on you right after we cut the video of us testing out the Bear Grylls fire starter right over there. It turned out to be a pretty decent small fire. All the pine straw got consumed, and now it's starting to go on the sticks, as you can see here. It's a great fire. You can boil your canteen on it and just continue to build it bigger. And let's see, we're gonna pick up the knife and show you kind of what the magnesium fire starter does to your knife. So right here in the front, it just adds the smoke and ash and the different coming off of it. But all you can do is just wipe it on your pants, and you're good to go. See, it automatically comes off. It's not going to ruin your knife at all. And let's see how the top of the spine did. It's fairly untouched. Just wipe it off and you're good. So, as you can see, now the fire is for real dying down. So, thanks and bye.